Hi, everybody. This is Barbara. I'm out here at Wicker Park, and I just wanted to get out the house and get a little air because I've been listening to MSNBC and dealing with the Mueller report, and I just have been obsessed with that. I have been obsessed with it because the discussion on whether or not to impeach Donald Trump is one that is heated right now. And I have some opinions about that. I am one of the people that I remember when I was a teen and I sat through the Watergate hearings with my mother. And we sat there on TV and watched the hearings. And the one thing that was so impressive to me as a teenager was listening to Barbara Jordan. I don't know how many of you remember or know or heard of Barbara Jordan, but she was on the House of Representatives on the Judiciary Committee. And she was the only black woman in the room that had a voice, and she used it. She talked about the solemn thing that they had to deal with there in that hearing. And it was an impeachment hearing. And she explained it so well. She said, this impeachment doesn't mean he's going to be removed from office. She said, we have a constitutional duty as Congress to put the checks and balances on the executive president who is out of control. That's what we got to do. And that's our job. And she said, we're going to do it. She said, the House, we will sit there and we will make the accusations, and then we're going to send it over to the Senate, and they're going to make the judgment. But either way, we can't sit here and allow the President of the United States to run amok and go against the Constitution of the United States. She was pulling out Alexander Hamilton. She was pulling out all kind of people from the day back in the 1700s and 1800s about how this is supposed to look. And then she pulled in that I am glad at the time they weren't thinking about me being here talking about impeachment because I was black. But now I'm here and I got something to say. And that's why we have made all these changes and all these amendments and all of these things to make sure that the Constitution is upheld and that the president's duties to uphold the Constitution and fulfill faithfully the laws, that's what he needs to do, and that's what Congress is here to do, the checking. So I really had to go back and look at that speech, and it's amazing how pertinent it is, what she was saying then, to what we're dealing with now with the situation with Donald Trump. So no, they don't need to really find out another thing. He's been acting a fool for 2 years, and they've been waiting on the Mueller report. The Mueller report, if that don't do it, nobody think nothing else will, because he has broke the mold. He's broken the dishes. He's thrown everything out and smashed it. And the Democrats need to just say, okay, we're going to do this. So, pull up your big girl panties. I know there's some strong people on that Judiciary Committee. Nancy Pelosi, Elizabeth Warren, Maxine Waters, all y'all need to just go, look, this is what we're doing. Okay, we're going to make a decision. He needs to be impeached. That means he needs to be held accountable. That's what that means. That's what everybody's afraid of. Well, they might not vote for us and we might be put out of power. I tell you what, if Russia continues to get up in here, he says no collusion today, but he's been colluding the whole time and still colluding. And so he's going to collude until he either passes out, has a heart attack, has a stroke, or somebody puts him out of office. It's not going to be easy, but it needs to be done. And there's nothing else to say but do it. And you ain't got to wait till 2020 to do nothing. It's too late already. It's too late already. Vladimir Putin, they all up in Mar-a-Lago. They all crawling all over this country like little ants. And all we're going to do is sit here, oh my God, what are they going to do? And we're scared of the base, and we're scared of what the Republicans, and yeah, forget them. In the words of our current president, now that's bullshit. That's what he says on tweet. That's what I'm saying. It's bullshit. So I love it. Let's go there. And what's the woman that said, impeach the motherfucker? Let's do it. Because if we don't do it, and if we don't say we have to protect the Constitution, we have to protect the rule of law, we have to protect it, do you think we're all going to be floating up here at the top? He going to kick us out and build a wall, and all of us are going to be trying to get back in here like some illegal immigrants. So we got to protect what we have. We have to protect what we have. That's the way this thing is going down. And we need to say yes. At least I do. You know, I've seen, it's only been 3 impeachments in the history of this country, and I've seen 2 of the 3. I want to see another one, and I want to see it go down like it's supposed to go down, because that's what it's all about. We have the right in this country, and the whole system is set up for that. So let's do it. Come on, Congress. You know, get a backbone and quit being scared. Don't be scared. Impeach him. Let's do it. That's what I got to say about it. Ashe.